And they're off in the Ben Ally Stakes. Pioneer of Medina from the inside. Here's Skippy Longstocking between horses. Trademark between that pair. And Tawny Port from the far outside. Pioneer of Medina and Trademark go stride for the lead. Headed down to the first turn. Skippy Longstocking will go third. Just a length off the front pair. Stays outward from the rail. Tawny Port behind him toward the outside. Call Me Fast moves up along the inside into the fourth position. And then further back, Rattle and Roll next to last in sixth. And he's got company there with Happy American alongside in seventh. 23.34 seconds was the time for the opening quarter. Pioneer of Medina, the leader. Pioneer of Medina leads it by a length and a half onto the backstretch. Trademark goes second by 2 lengths. Skippy Longstocking toward the outside. His third by a neck. Call Me Fast is fourth toward his inside. Rattle and Roll looks for running room right next to the rail. Is in fifth position. Moves up now to challenge for third. Just 2 lengths off the lead. Further back, Tawny Port, 5 lengths off the lead. Next to last, Happy American trails. It was 47.62 seconds, the time for the first half mile. Pioneer of Medina guides the field over to the far turn and leads it here by 3/4 of a length. Trademark is second by the same margin. And here comes Skippy Longstocking, angling toward the outside. Rattle and Roll looking toward the inside. That pair up within a length and a half to 2 lengths of the leader. Call Me Fast is in behind horses in fifth. Happy American sixth, and Tawny Port now last of 7. Trademark again tries to draw alongside of Pioneer of Medina. Rattle and Roll goes third, swings toward the outside. Skippy Longstocking on his outside is still 5 from the front. Happy American, then Call Me Fast in behind horses. Rattle and Roll coming forward to challenge Pioneer of Medina. Skippy Longstocking, Call Me Fast. Happy American needs to find more. Far outside, still 6 lengths away. Rattle and Roll, the leader, moving by the 16th pole. Call Me Fast goes towards second. Pioneer of Medina now third toward the inside. It is Rattle and Roll to win it for Brian Hernandez Jr. Call Me Fast was home second. Pioneer of Medina third. Happy American fourth. 1 minute 56.48 seconds. The winner of race 9, the 92nd running of the Ben Ally Stakes, grade 3, number 5, Rattle and Roll, owned by the Lucky 7 stable of Michael J. Mackin, trained by Kenny McPeak, the winning jockey Brian Hernandez Jr., and the results are now official. 3 wins today for Brian Hernandez Jr., 2 for this trainer-jockey combination. Rattle and Roll, a 4-year-old son of Connect out of Jazz Tune by Johannesburg, bred in Kentucky by St. Simon Place. Keeneland September sales graduate and now a dual graded stakes winner at Keeneland. Number 5, Rattle and Roll. Results are official. 5-3-1-6, the official results. A mile and 3/16 over the fast main track, 1 minute 56.48 seconds. Now the trophy presentation for the Ben Ally. Dean Nancy Cox, Dean of the University of Kentucky College of Agriculture, Food and Environment, and Vice President for Land Grant Engagement, makes the trophy presentation to the connections of Rattle and Roll.
Rattle and Roll doing that down the stretch to pick up the win in the Ben Ally Stakes for Kenny McPeak and Brian Hernandez Jr. Well done on a great day, capped off by this one here thus far on the afternoon. What's it like to navigate when you've got to come from so far off the pace as this horse tends to do?
That's the good thing about this horse. Being fortunate enough to ride him as many times as I have, we've learned it. We've learned his tendencies, and he's the type of horse that he doesn't get in a hurry early, but when he gets in his rhythm, you just stay out of his way. And he's known the tendency to make an early move, but that's just him. And if you try to slow him down when he starts to make his move, you just kind of compromise him. So I've learned to just kind of stay out of his way and let him run his race and leave it up to him.
Did things just open up for you the way that you'd love to have a layout for you?
Yeah, that's a good thing about riding good horses as well. He was there traveling for me the whole way. So when a little spot would open, he was there, and he'd turn off, turn on, and just kind of navigate through the traffic like we needed him to.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Scott.
Kenny, we know he likes it here. He won a grade 1 at the age of 2. He picks up this one now at the age of 4. But in between, from some of the previous wins to now, what was going on in his last few races, especially down at Fairgrounds?
Well, he just needed that run down there at the Fairgrounds. He'd been off a while. He was a little bit rusty. He didn't quite get into his run as early. But, we've kind of been plotting for this race. I thought this would be a really good spot for him. There's a couple of people. The reason we're standing here and they're not standing here is Greg Geyer, my assistant at Churchill, who this is like his boy, and Peter Sorio, the groom, handles this horse from the beginning. And, it's teammates like that help us get here. And unfortunately, they don't get the glory of it all. But Greg Geyer and Peter Sorio, two fabulous horsemen, and contribute to this horse's daily routine more than I do.
What do they do with him to keep him so happy, Greg and Peter?
Well, Peter told me in the paddock when we were saddling, we'd put on the tack. He said, Kenny, he'll win today. And I said, I like to hear that, Peter. Because Peter knows, he knows what time he's done eating. And, we keep an eye on a lot of those details. And then Greg keeps the routine solid at Churchill. He has a basic routine. It's not complicated. But his team's rock solid. They're like Swiss watch over there and makes my job easy.
Well, congratulations to you and the team, Kenny.
Thank you.
Rattle and roll brilliance from off the pace today in the Ben Ally.